Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is Silent Laws and welcome to my Tony Hawk's Underground 1 tutorial, I guess, setup tutorial. Now this is going to be for streamers, speedrunners, or people who just generally want the game in windowed mode. So this is for you guys. If you're streaming, you're going to need a few things to start off with. Firstly, you're going to need OBS or XSplit. I got my copy of XSplit from Twitch itself. You scroll down to the bottom where you just type in twitch.tv/broadcast. Brings you to a page like this, and it has downloads for OBS and XSplit. So pretty helpful, pretty cool. Also, you're going to want a timer, either live split or WSplit. And you can just make your own splits, add your own images, have your own sound effects, all that cool fun stuff. And my usual XSplit setup looks something like this. You got, your timer, whatever, if you want face cam or like a picture or controller inputs or something like that, you can have that there. And this is where the game is going to go. And I'll explain how to do that. So to get the game in windowed mode, you're going to need another program, either Dxwnd, Dxwnd, or what I use, D3D Windower. So just Google D3D Windower, and one of the first results is this page right here. So just download it. It should bring you to something that looks a little bit like this. Some of it looks a little weird. I assure you that it works. Especially this shit, like ban, like, oh, well, fuck. Anyways, yeah, so we got, Thug 2, all that stuff. So firstly, you're going to want to add a program, and then you're going to have to navigate to your control panel and find the .exe of the game. Then you're going to want to set it up in windowed mode. So here's what you do. You go to settings, and it depends on the resolution or like your monitor or whatever, but I use 1024 by 768. I checked off use windowed mode, and you're going to want to hop on over to foreground control as well. Check off these two boxes, and that kind of ensures that for the most part it won't go in full screen, but if you alt tab out in a weird way, then it goes into full screen anyways. So it's kind of bullshit, but it's what worked for me, so yeah, hopefully it works for you as well. So we'll just open up the game, and I'll give you some more setup tips and tricks. You're welcome. So this is what it looks like. I usually have my chat on the left side of the screen, and then my timer on the right. Turn that down. Shut up. So for this game, when you're playing it, do not beat Eric, okay, at the end. Do not do the final goal, because when you start up a new run, when you get to the end of the game, it's going to have the alternate scene play, meaning that your guy punches Eric, and then you don't do the final goal, and then you have to go story mode, continue, and then warp to the goal because you can't physically get to it once you beat the game with the alternate ending. So that kind of throws in a little monkey wrench in things like normal no warp and stuff like that. It's just a time loss, and it sucks. So I have my blank file. You see how that continue story is like blanked out? That just means that, hey, this is a new file. I can, do whatever I want with it and still have my guy maintain his awesome appearance. A couple other things. I have a save file that's dedicated to loading up all of the levels. So I played till the pro challenges in like one of the last few chapters, and then stopped and saved. And I can just load all the levels here, just so there's less time on load screens, so the run is a little bit more optimal. And you can make save files for like, theories or tests or something like that, like Eric skip and, some other stuff. Another thing that is pretty handy that I don't know if too many people do is you have save files for right before the best of the show goal in Slam City Jam where you beat Eric. One for the pre-taxi goal, like just right before the taxi goal, so there's that, along with I think Tampa was another one. Basically, the reason you do that is because they have their own little loading screens for when you go to Peralta's skate shop, along with playing the scenes that, you know, happen after you beat Eric or after you jump the taxi or whatever. So it just makes it more optimized if you load up all those as well and do the goals and then get the loading screens and then do the run. So yeah, I hope that was helpful for you guys. I don't really have too much else to suggest. This PC version was released only in like Australia or New Zealand, so it might be tough to find online. But of course, I'm going to recommend the legal way of obtaining it. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the tutorial. I hope you guys found it helpful, and you know, you can now get that Thug 1 in windowed mode like you always wanted. And that's about it for me. So speedrunning tutorials coming up soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.